Hello, I'm Lucy from Colouring in the Midst of Madness, and today I'm going to be showing you these. So I was just expecting the new book by Millie Marotta, Millie Marotta's Wildlife Wonders, and actually in the parcel as well were these, which I'm super excited about because I haven't seen these before, and I do have a set of the colouring in postcards. The review of that is in the description box below. And I absolutely love them, so I'm really excited to have been sent these. It was a lovely surprise this morning. So this is the 6th book by Millie Marotta, and it doesn't contain any new images, and I know some people haven't sort of realised that, so they're a bit disappointed, and I'm sorry if I'm the bearer of bad news. But this is a compilation of the favourite illustrations from all of the previous 5 books. So this is the same size and shape as the previous books. I'll just get those here. This isn't very easy. So I've got them upside down. There we go, now you can see them all. So these are the books in order of when they've been published. And as you can see, they've all got really lovely, brightly coloured spines. And this new one is actually bigger than the others because it contains more images. So it's got images from all of the previous 5 books, and they are really lovely. So there's gold foil accents on the front of the cover. I'll just open this up and take that out. Oh wow! I haven't actually opened this yet, and I've got a lovely message from Millie. That's so nice. I don't have a signed book by her. I'll just move this wire out of the way. Okay, so let's do a flick through of this. So it contains, I think, 120 images this time. Normally it's between 80 and 90. And I think it's quite a sort of random assortment of the favourite images that people have from all of the different books. So this is from Animal Kingdom. There's lots from all of them, I think. So there's a mixture of double page spreads and single page spreads. As you can see, it's printed double-sided, which I know some people don't like, but I personally find that it makes the book a lot more cohesive. I actually don't like single-sided books as much as double-sided books, even though it does limit what you can colour with. So the paper is bright white, just like the previous editions of the books, and it's kind of a medium thickness. I know that some people are able to use water-based pens in these. I find that they shadow a bit, but we all colour differently, so some people have absolutely no bleed through or shadowing at all. Others, like me, have to be very careful and still get a bit of shadowing with dark colours. So I would suggest testing it at the back in an inconspicuous place so that you can make sure that you're not going to ruin any reverse images. The paper's always been pretty good for pencils, and it does take water for watercolours, but obviously be very, very sparing because this paper isn't sort of designed for water, so you need to be really careful not to saturate it. So this seems to be a really good selection of images. Quite a lot of Millie's books are quite bird heavy, and actually this has got a really good variety of birds and other things. So I think this is a really lovely selection, and actually as I'm going through, much as obviously I'm recognising all of the images because there aren't any new ones, it does actually feel like a new book because they're all reordered and they're not in their themes anymore. So it is just kind of, I guess, a celebration of the animal world, really. And I think it's really nice to have a second chance at doing lots of these images, because as we sort of progress as colourists, we improve our techniques and we just sort of adapt our style. And I think it's really nice to then be able to go back and do images that we did a few years ago again and sort of see how far we've come and how far we've progressed, and what we do differently now. So for my review, I will try and go through, if I have the patience, and work out exactly how many images from each book there are. It looks, from my memory, like it's a pretty even split. But you know me, I'm the sort of person that goes through and does that kind of thing. I like to know all the details. But yeah, this book just keeps on going. It's really lovely. I was slightly disappointed when I found out it wasn't new, just because I absolutely love Millie's work. She is one of my very favourite artists, and I was really looking forward to having some new artwork. But as I say, this genuinely does feel new, even though none of it is. So I think this will be really lovely to redo some of the ones I've done before, because all of the pages I've done in Animal Kingdom, which was one of the first books I actually got, and that still has the yellowy paper, that then got changed out for this lovely white. All of those, I've done the ones that are like this, so the leaf and flower component animals, and I've done them all in fine liners. So it'd be really nice to go back and do some with pencils, because that paper's not great. It's the sort of sandpapery type stuff that you used to have in kids' colouring books. So I've never really wanted to use pencils on it. It feels like it's going to be really hard work. So it'd be really nice to be able to go back and redo those with pencil and possibly some other mediums as well, but not just block colouring anymore. But yeah, this is really lovely. I really like it. And I can't believe it's signed by Millie. I can't believe she's touched my book. I love having signed copies of books. I'm amassing a bit of a collection of them now. And at the back here, there's this double page spread where it says that you can create your own wildlife wonder, but this would be a really good place to test colouring mediums, to check if they're bleeding through, and how the paper reacts to them. So that's a really useful addition. So there you have it. That's Millie's new but not new book. I hope that seeing the flick through has helped you decide whether you want to get a copy or not. Do let me know in the comments, and please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with more reviews and flick throughs very soon. Thanks very much. Bye.